It's raining. I didn't even realize it was when I came out here. Or until I came out here. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Wednesday. It's been a while since I filmed a vlog, so I thought I would just kind of do one where I just film throughout the day, because why not? Just enjoying the nice weather, and yeah, it's pretty rainy. I like it. For me to get back into vlogging, I kind of wanted to start filming shorter clips, just kind of shorter random clips throughout the day, so they probably won't be as cohesive, or coherent I guess is the word, as previous vlogs. It'll probably just be me filming whatever I'm doing at the moment, occasionally talking about stuff, but for the most part, I just come on an outlet to record, and an excuse to talk to myself a little bit more while Kayla's at work and stuff like that, so that's what we're doing. And that's why I wanted to kind of start the day just showing off the rainy weather. I honestly did not think it was raining. We had completely clear skies like as early as this morning, and next thing you know, it's all cloudy. And yeah. Might as well show it a little more, because I love showing the weather on these. You can't really see the rain, but I'm sure you can hear it if you listen hard enough. As for how I've been spending the day, I just hung out with Kayla a bit, and I've been playing Xenoblade, the first one. I've been doing a New Game Plus playthrough, and it's been fun. I'm doing a side quest right now where I have to depend on item drops to finish, so that's a thing. Once I finish the current quest I'm doing in Xenoblade, I'll probably switch gears and do some writing, potentially. Maybe some writing, maybe some game dev stuff. Playing this game has actually kind of made me want to get back into making my own game, because my own game takes a lot of inspiration from Xenoblade and like Trails in the Sky, things like that. So I'll probably switch gears, do some creative work. I recently found a missing earbud of mine. I think I may have shown them off in the vlog before, but I have like wireless earbuds that I got back in Oregon, and I lost one of them like a month ago, and yesterday I cleaned our room because we are preparing to move out. I'll talk more about that later. And I found it in the process of cleaning, so I was very grateful for that. I'll probably pop those in and get some creative work done. Oh, that's the item I needed. Quest is over, I guess. Alright, and that's it. With that, I think it's time to get some creative work done. Oh yeah, so I can't drink coffee at the moment. Again, it's just a moving thing. But I've got some water, so let's share our first sip together of that, because why not? Oh yeah. I'm trying to get back into the habit of drinking more water. I haven't been drinking as much ever since I moved out of Oregon, because the tap water here needs to be filtered, unlike Oregon's tap water, so I just haven't adjusted to that very much. But I'm slowly getting back into the habit. Some days I forget, and then those are the days I end up really tired and lethargic. But I think as long as I remember to drink water and get up and stretch every now and then, I should be able to maintain my energy while Kayla's at work. So yeah, with that I'm going to get started with some creative work and see where the road takes me. I've got a decent start on this writing session. It's not a whole lot of words though, but it's a start. I'm taking out an earbud because it's weird to speak with both of them in. I have what I'm playing on pretty loud. But I struggle writing so much lately, and I don't really know why. I'm sure I'm just being dramatic. I always reach these points in stories, but I keep like questioning the point of the story I'm writing. I keep being like, is this good enough? And like, if it's not perfect out the gate, then is there a point to even writing it? And that's kind of something I've been struggling with. And that kind of makes me distracted, I suppose. I try to immerse myself in the story. A technique I like to do is to just focus on writing each individual letter at a time, not focusing on the big picture too much. That is able to get me a little more immersed in the task, but sometimes I like to write a little faster, and that's when I start questioning things. And it just feels like no matter what, it's never enough progress. But I think that's just my brain being a perfectionist, and when you're a perfectionist, nothing's ever good enough. So it's just a matter of needing to kind of clear my head and not think so much in perfectionist terms, and just get the story written. Maybe. ultimately, I know I need to be less hard on myself. I need to be a little kinder to myself and just be glad that I'm actually getting the writing done in the first place and that I haven't given up. Okay, I've been making a little bit more progress in the book. I have written 866 words so far, which isn't a whole lot, but it's something at least. And I feel pretty good about this chapter so far. It's been a very nice philosophical exchange between two very different characters, and I love writing exchanges like that. It is being cut short for the sake of the story. I could totally have them go back and forth forever if I wanted to, but that's just not the nature of the story. This story is kind of, it's not Black Crystal. The chapters are meant to be a lot shorter, so I can't just have them going back and forth forever, and I gotta progress the story a little bit, but it was some good progress. I am kind of recording this because I've hit a point where I'm like, oh, I'm satisfied with what I've written, so I'm taking a little bit of a break, kind of. I wouldn't really count it as a break, but, you know, whatever. I'm just kind of sitting here, and I thought I'd record this to let you guys know where I'm at, and it's been nice. I appreciate the time I get to write, even if I struggle with it sometimes. Man, I hate getting distracted so easily. I want to write more so bad because I have kind of a plot idea of where I want this chapter to go, and I just want to write, but my brain is like, but what if you thought about this other stuff? Like, what if you thought about this game you want to play? Or what if you thought about, like, music or watching a video, things like that? My brain just goes all over the place and thinks about everything but actually writing, and it sucks, because I want to write. I want to create more, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because we live in the era of distractions, so that's kind of it. And of course, I do take my responsibility in my part of doing so and indulging in said distractions. But it's just, there's a difficult balance to find when you want to do creative work. And, like, how much is too much, you know? And I feel like that's an impossible question to answer, because the answer is different for every single creative person. And for me, it differs day to day. Hell, it differs hour to hour. So it's just a difficult question to answer. Because, you know, almost 900 words, that's good. But I know I can do more. 900 words is, like, not much, at least by my standards. Like, when I was writing Black Crystal, I had days where I would write, like, 10,000 words in a single day. And I just can't do that, like, on a frequent basis. Those were definitely exception days, but my brain treats them like they're supposed to be not the exception, and that I'm supposed to always match up to that standard. And my brain doesn't take into account the day-to-day differences in, like, mentality, weather, energy level, creative energy level, things like that. So it's very difficult to measure when I should stop writing. You know what I mean? Yeah, screw it. I'm done writing for now. I'm probably gonna listen to music and hang out for a bit. I'm getting more game dev stuff done. Though honestly, I really wish I had some sort of, like, computer glasses or something, because due to the higher resolution of my laptop screen compared to the last laptop I used to use, RPG Maker MV, the UI is way smaller, so it's like I have to squint a lot of the time to, like, see what's going on, and, like, I can see, but it definitely causes a lot of eye strain to, like, sit this far back and look at very small text. So, like, yeah, these are definitely some instances in which I wish I had some sort of, like, computer glasses to help prevent eye strain. I'm having a hard time letting myself just take a break from writing or anything, really. I think I just have a difficult time figuring out what I want to spend my free time on. Because, like, yeah, I could play a game or something, and I tried. I played Dragon Quest VII for a while, but after a while, I just kind of feel like I feel like I could be more productive, and it sucks, because I hate that mentality, I hate that I have it, but it's just there, and my brain always wants me to be doing something, but the moment I try, then my brain, for some reason, goes and says, but you're not going to do it perfectly the first try, so there's no point in doing it. So it's just this constant battle of I could be more productive, I try to be productive, my brain tells me I'm not going to be good enough to do it, then I'm like, okay, maybe I should take a break, and then the cycle continues. And it sucks. I don't really know how to get past it. It's kind of like a mental block, I suppose. Mental, emotional block, perhaps. It could just be because Kayla's not home. When Kayla's not home, I have a hard time figuring out what to do with myself. So, I just need to learn how to exist with myself again and just kind of figure out what I actually want to do because I've been struggling with that. I don't know if it's like a quarter life crisis or whatever. I'm technically past that point now. I'm gonna be 28 this year. Jesus Christ. But I just don't know what to do sometimes. And it goes back and forth. There are days where I'm like perfectly fine. I meditate a lot, I write, and I'm just chill. But then there are days like these where I want to do everything and do nothing at the same time. And I don't really know how to deal with days like these. At least at the moment. Well, after some time, thought, meditation, and watching old videos I have saved on YouTube that were kind of designed for when my mentality gets a little off, I'm feeling better now, and I'm very thankful for that. I just kind of feel like I needed a reminder to be my authentic self, like even when I'm by myself. And it's easy to forget to do that when I'm by myself because it's like, who am I going to be myself to? But then, because like, it comes out naturally when Kayla's here, and I think that's why I'm so happy when Kayla's here, because when they're home, I'm just naturally myself, and just, it comes out with no problem. And then, when I'm by myself, it almost feels like I'm with a stranger, weirdly enough, if that makes sense. I'm sure anyone who's kind of like just dealt with living sort of isolated, I'm not isolated now. I was for the past couple years, but now I'm not really. I just kind of spend a lot of time alone. But if you're in that position, it does kind of feel like a stranger when you're just by yourself, compared to like being with a really close friend or like with a sibling or something like that. It's a very different experience. So I think I just need to learn to be more true to myself when I'm by myself and just to be okay with that. Treat myself like a friend and enjoy my own company. And I'm sure I've come to this revelation before. I tend to come to very similar revelations throughout the vlogs and everything. But I thought I'd share my experience here. So with that being said, I'm probably going to close off tonight's vlog. I'm about to take a shower, maybe soak in the bath, because my legs actually kind of hurt from cleaning our room yesterday, because I'm very out of shape, and using my leg muscles in any way other than walking for short periods of time tends to make them hurt, so I think soaking in the bath will help. And then I think I'm going to actually play some Persona. As to which Persona I'm going to play, I don't know. I'm thinking of 4, maybe 3, hell, maybe I'll even play Metaphor, we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, you are all wonderful people, and I will see you next time, which may even be tomorrow, we'll see.